easier to do than it is, because it's hard to just find a place where you're completely alone. I had roommates, and I was always self-conscious, so I couldn't feel comfortable writing. So I researched getting a house somewhere, just renting a place where I could just belt out and just be as weird as I wanted to be, and kind of get back to myself in a way. And Woodstock, New York came to mind, not only because it's only 2 hours from where I live in New Jersey, but because it's got so much history, musical history, the band, Dylan, Woodstock Festival. We found this woman named CJ, and she was rad, and she let us come to her house, and I went there for 2 weeks by myself, and just stuff started to pour out. This was October 2005. I moved into this house in Woodstock, in the middle of the woods. Like, it was 15 minutes away from the interstate, and you couldn't really find your way in the dark. I couldn't really leave it at night the first couple of days because I didn't know how to get back because there was no lights. You have to like remember the turn, and so it was raining the first couple of nights I was there, and I would, there was nothing to do there but just live with my thoughts, and immediately stuff started coming out.
Well, you know what they say, that it's better to have loved and lost. I know, but I don't think I could stay, don't think I could stay around for long now, 'cause it's over now, it's over before it began.
I wrote, much of the music for this record during those 2 weeks by myself. And nearly 20 songs were written in that time period, and I was just really felt free again. I felt like myself again, and the next thing I wanted to do was to get these ideas down, not just as, acoustic songs into a recorder, but with the band. So I called the band. I called my friend Jason Cupp. I said, I'm thinking about moving into a house in Woodstock. Would you be into it? I can't really give you much or promise you much, except that we can play music as late as we want in the middle of nowhere, and there's no rules, and there's no label, and there's no pressure of any kind.
I think Val and I kind of hit it off because we were the same age and interested in the same books and interested in the same bands, and so we hung out a lot while he was out there for the recording and kind of kept in touch over the years. And when he wanted to go do the thing in the woods, he asked if I would be interested in living in the woods for 2 weeks and recording. And so I did that, and that's how I ended up here, I guess.
And it was just this complete release. You would have a couple drinks and just to play for no other reason.
Seems you're riding again, my friend. Seems that nothing you do ever ends up the way you hoped it